Cheers to never going to school ever again. If anybody try to stop my shine, if anybody has something negative to say, if anybody who thought I wasn't gonna do it and thought I wasn't gonna make it this far and think that I'm not gonna graduate because I'm having another baby, you got another thing coming, okay? Because Emory Crew, law school baddie, Brandy, is here to finish the journey. Whatever I say I'm gonna do, I'm always gonna do. Like, and if you don't know that by now, something wrong with you. What it do, Emory Crew? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you are new to the channel, make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you've been here rocking with me, welcome back. Before we get into today's video, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so that you get notified every time your girl posts a new video. And make sure you subscribe so that you can join the Emory Crew, okay? You don't want to be left out. It's law school baddies over here. We getting rich over here. We have the whole motherhood going on over here. I mean, it's a whole lot of stuff going on, okay? And you don't want to be left out. Welcome back, you guys, to my channel. As you can see from the title, today I am going to be talking to you guys about how I really feel about having another baby and being in my last semester of law school. Yeah. Frankly, I must say, when we first found out, I was very disturbed. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. I was very disturbed because I immediately started thinking about how I literally said I would not have another baby until I was married and until I was out of law school, graduated from law school. So fast forward, because clearly it's January 8th, 2024, and I'm not out of law school yet, but I am getting ready to graduate from law school in May 2024. Turn up. But I say all that to say that's why I felt how I felt, because I was like, not you backsliding. God probably was looking at me like, girl, that was your plan. That's what you said. That's not what I said, sweetie. That is not what I've had planned for you. So I felt like that at first. And then I started feeling like, ooh, how am I gonna do this? Realistically, how am I going to get through my final semester of law school, which, I mean, I don't have a super hectic schedule of school classes. I have 3 classes to take this semester, but my schedule is very hectic. Y'all know I work a full-time law firm job, so that's already majority of my day, Monday through Friday. And then on top of it, I have classes 3 days out of the week. So crazy thing about it is this semester, which is so beyond me, my last semester of law school, I have 2 classes that are in the daytime, in the morning. I'm an evening student. So, I mean, it's just a lot for me. It seems like things are gonna be very chaotic, but I'm not even gonna speak that against my life, because I know that if God planted this beautiful baby inside of my stomach, He knew what He was doing. He already had it planned out for me. He has it written, and I'm gonna succeed. So I'm not stressed out, but I will say there were several things that I was feeling a little nervous about. Just for one, I start back law school classes tomorrow, January 9th. So I will be starting class. I will have class in the morning. I'll be at work, then I gotta go to class, then come back to work, and I'm just gonna have a very hectic schedule. Not to say that I've never done this before, because I had a semester where my class schedule was like this and I worked a full-time law firm job, but I was working a hybrid schedule. I have to go to work every day in the office now at the job that I work at. So please let me know of any remote jobs hiring, because I need one now, today, ASAP. I'm laughing, but I'm serious. But I mean, I was nervous. First and foremost, I was nervous about just having a baby in law school in general. If you all don't know, when I had my son, well, I was I found out that I was pregnant with my son during my second semester at the end of my first year of law school. Things were completely different then. I had just got out of college, went through my first full year of law school, was in a completely different state where I had no family, no friends. And I mean, it was a lot. And I found out that I was pregnant at the end of that semester while I was taking finals. I didn't really know for sure that I was pregnant yet, but I started feeling different. I was tired. It was a lot going on. So it was kind of like, okay, something is kind of off. But I was prolonging taking the test because I wanted to take the test with Juwan and we wanted to do all these things. It was a whole lot of stuff. So basically, we didn't know for sure until I came back to Georgia at the end of the semester, but it was very, very difficult for me once I did know or felt like I was pregnant. So I think about how I was always like, I don't know how people can do this. I don't know how people can go through law school having a baby. Like, I just can't see myself doing it. And now it's like, girl, look at you. You having a baby your last semester of law school. Like, what's tea, sweetie? But I feel like it's very different now because it is my last semester. I've gone through law school all this time. I've been very successful. I've been productive. I've been part of a lot of things. I've done my thing. Like that's for sure. I have done my big one in law school. I mean, transferring law schools after having a baby, after being out of law school for years, working in firms, doing all that I did, getting a master's degree. I did a lot. So I say all that to say that my nerves are probably just natural. It's just like, okay, this is something new. I know what my journey was when I had my son and how that was. So I'm just a little nervous to now be having a baby the last semester of law school now. But I'm happy that it is happening now in the last semester of law school because I don't know if I would have been able to do it. And I think God knew that I wouldn't have been able to do it any other time earlier in my law school journey. So I was nervous about that. I was just nervous about returning to school. People just being like, oh, you're having a baby. Wow. The last time we saw you, you weren't pregnant. So I don't know, it's a lot. I'm involved in things at school. I'm on eBoard. I'm a mentor. I'm a peer mentor. Like there's a lot of things that I do. So I really haven't told people that I'm having another baby. So it's literally like I'm gonna pop up and it's just like, oh, what is this? You're having a baby or are you just fat, sweetie? Like, what's going on? I don't know. It's a little nerves about that. Just kind of wondering how people will think of me or view me and knowing like you're having another baby now when you're still in school. But that's all my subconscious thoughts of certain things that are probably not even true and that are just like random thoughts that I had and nerves that I had. And then I also have nervous thoughts. The most nervous thoughts that I had was about taking the bar. So you all, I intend on taking the bar in July of 2024. It's at the end of July. My baby is due in July. So it's a lot. So that was my number one thing. It was like at first when I found out, I was like, oh yeah, I'm definitely pushing through. I'm definitely still sitting for the bar in July. I'm not waiting until next year, 2025, to take the bar. But then as I got a little more time to start thinking about it, I was like, wait, but are you gonna be able to sit for the bar? Like you're gonna be popping out a brand new baby at the beginning of July to then sit for the bar at the end of July. But it's literally preparation that's going to be leading up to throughout all that time. So I think what has calmed my nerves now is just being proactive. I am intending on starting bar prep earlier so that I can just kind of prepare myself for when I do get closer to the end of my pregnancy and to the harder weeks or whatever in months where it's a little more difficult for me to stay awake and stuff like that, where I'm very fatigued and just very low energy. I'm preparing myself early. So those are my plans, and I now feel way more confident. I'm prepared, and I also just had to realize, like, give it all to God. Whatever He wants to be done is what's going to be done. So whether that is prepare for this bar and then have this baby, you thought you was having this baby at the beginning of July, sweetie, this baby is pushing it and you don't have this baby until the second week of July, or whatever the case may be. And maybe you're still recovering and maybe you can't go sit for the bar yet, but you prepared for it. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna psych myself out about it just because a blessing has came. I'm not gonna turn it into a negative and make it seem like now I can't do what I've already planned to do just because I have a new baby on the way. So those are a lot of things that I was kind of nervous about. But if y'all been wondering, yes, I'm pregnant. Yes, I'm having another baby. Yes, I'm getting ready to be a wife. And I'm gonna keep saying it until y'all see a ring on my finger, period. And yes, I am getting ready to be a lawyer. Yes, I'm acing law school. Just yes to all those things. I have always been a leader. I still have continued to fulfill the duties that I've been a part of, being a mentor, being a helper, being a leader, doing my work, excelling and doing everything that I'm supposed to do, that I set out to do, and that I said I would do once I was accepted into John Marshall. So, I mean, that's really just what it is. I'm excited as well because of my brand and, you know, my law school baddie and all of that. I'm excited for it, for everything that I already had planned out to do, especially for graduation and, you know, like graduation shoots and stuff like that. I'm even more excited now because I'm like, wow, I get to do this journey while carrying a life inside of me. Like, I get to finish up this journey almost the way that I kind of like went out of the journey and came back into it. When I left from Cumberland School of Law and decided to move back to Georgia, a lot of people doubted me. A lot of people didn't think that I would continue along the journey. A lot of people didn't think that I would ever go back to law school. And here I am, getting ready to graduate from law school. And I'm going to be carrying a baby. I'm going to be pregnant when I walk across the stage. I'm going to drop my baby right before taking the bar exam and passing the bar exam. And I will pass that bar exam. Guaranteed, okay? It's just so funny how God works and how He, you know, does things and how He already has the plans written out for you. When you think that you're running something and you thinking that you stopping something, or, you know, like you're the ultimate decision maker, and it's like, no ma'am. That is what I really want to share with you all today because I'm excited. I was nervous, and of course I probably will continue to be nervous throughout certain periods of times, probably when I get closer to the bar exam, but I know with God I can do anything. So I'm not stressing about it. Whatever happens, happens and is meant to happen, to be honest. It's a test at the end of the day. It's for me to be licensed at the end of the day. And I also have to look at it as if there is a curveball thrown in and I'm unable to do what I want to do at the time that I want to do it, I'll be able to do it later. You know, there's no definite like you have to do it this way or you have to do it at this time or you can't do it. So that's the beauty of everything. And even being able to experience having another child after being told that I would not be able to have a child if I didn't have one in a year, the year before I had my son. Fast forward, now we're 5 years later and I'm carrying another baby. So God works in mysterious ways, you all. I kid you not, I just feel so blessed, and I continue to take this journey even more serious because I came back into transferring law schools after being out of law school, after having my baby, and just being like, okay, my head is different now. Like my mindset is different now. My why is different now. And it's even different again now, you know, like finishing up the journey is even different now as well, because it's like, wow, the story changes again, you know what I mean? So I'm super excited. I am happy to bring you all along this journey with me. Cheers to, and the cheers is with my water. Okay, cheers to never going to school ever again. Cheers to the last day, the very last first day of law school. Like, literally tomorrow is my very last first day of law school, and I will never go to have another first day of law school ever again in my life. I'm literally getting ready to graduate from law school, so I'm excited, y'all. Hold on, let me get my little cheers on. With my water. Y'all cheers with something stronger, please. If anybody try to stop my shine, if anybody has something negative to say, if anybody who thought I wasn't gonna do it and thought I wasn't gonna make it this far and think that I'm not gonna graduate because I'm having another baby, you got another thing coming, okay? Because Anne-Marie Crew, law school baddie, Brandy, is here to finish the journey. Whatever I say I'm gonna do, I'm always gonna do. Like, and if you don't know that by now, something wrong with you. I hope you all enjoyed this video today. If you did not watch the weekly vlog, head over to the channel and make sure you check out the vlog from Sunday. I will be dropping weekly vlogs every Sunday, and then I will also be posting other content throughout the week. So stay tuned, y'all. I am ready. I am intentional about every single thing that I do in 2024. I'm being intentional about every single decision that I make. So I'm excited to bring you all along my journey, and I just hope that you guys stay tuned. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. I hope you enjoyed this video today, and also make sure you go follow me on all my social media. Anne-Marie Tales, literally on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube, of course. Subscribe to the channel, turn on your post notifications so that you get notified every time I post a new video. And now I'm getting ready to go because I have to go do my assignments for my first day of class, okay? Love you guys. See y'all later.